Welcome to Westgate Chevrolet. Today we'll be taking a quick look at some of the interior and exterior features on our 2020 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD. This Silverado in particular is featured in our high country trim. We also have our blacked out Chevrolet bow ties, chrome front grille, our 6.6 liter V8 engine, alloy chrome rims, as well as our black and brown leather interior seating, four-wheel drive system. We have our chrome running boards, as well as our rear privacy tint. Now onto the interior of this Silverado. I'll walk you through a few of the driver's features, starting off with our door panel here. We can see we have our two-tone black and brown soft touch leather. That's finished off with our dark gray stitching. We have our chrome door handle, lock and unlock button in front, and just below that lock and unlock we have our memory seat option. We have our wooden trim, close handle, rear and front window controls. We also have here our power mirror fold-in, followed by our power mirror extension and rear window locks. And we have our power mirror adjustment and joystick in front. I'll go ahead and show you the power mirror extension. And then the power mirror fold-in. Down below that we have our Bose speaker as part of the Bose Performance series in the vehicle. We also have storage in the lower portion of the door card, and our 8-way power adjustable seats and lumbar support off on the side of the seat. Just to the left of the steering wheel, we have our trailering mode, four-wheel drive system, fog lights, our truck bed lighting, interior lighting dimmer switch, and our daytime running lights. Down below we have our parking brake, heads-up display adjustment, info and brightness. Gauge cluster, we have a digital screen in the middle. We can adjust what we see on that screen with the buttons and scroll wheel on the right side of the wheel. We also have our voice commands and phone hang-up. Chevrolet bow tie in our classic colors, finished in our textured pattern in the middle. Then we have our heated steering wheel option, front collision alert, and cruise control on the left side. Copper finish on the steering wheel. We have padded leather fully around, again it's heated steering wheel, and our dark gray stitching on the underside of the steering wheel. Speaker tweeters off to the sides of the A-pillars. Infotainment screen here. We have our audio, phone, and navigation, also shortcutted and color coordinated down below to stay with us on whatever page we navigate to. This car also comes equipped with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Our climate controls that we can adjust from the screen and just down below, as I'll show you in a minute. Then we have our surround view cameras in this vehicle, curbside cameras, top-down view. We also have our trailer and hitch view. Plenty of options to play around with as far as camera goes. And then we have our main screen here, which displays the current radio station we're listening to. We also have our navigation once it's connected and our phone connectivity. Down below that, we just have our home button, a few controls for the radio and the infotainment. Then our climate control. Again, this is dual zone climate. Displays the current temperature in degrees Celsius. We also have our sync option, which allows us to control both of the zones at the same time if we just have one person in the vehicle. Heated seats and cooled seats, two heated seat options, driver and passenger. Then we also have our direction of airflow and fan speed just in the middle. Down below we have our lane keep assist. We also have our park assist, power tailgate release, as well as our hazards, traction control. We have our on and off for the power outlet and our full window fold down. Underneath we have our trailer brake, USB-C and USB port. We also have our 12-volt charging port and that previously mentioned charging port. I'll show you a little bit more on the outside in regards to the power fold down tailgate. That'll be coming up in just a few minutes here. Once we finish the interior, we have our remote charging pad, textured rubber at the bottom, and just a small storage compartment to the side of that for any wires or pens you may have. Textured rubber on the bottom of the remote charging pad is especially useful in this vehicle. If you're taking sharp turns or anything, it's going to make sure your phone stays planted and is not sliding around. Behind that we have our cup holders, our leather wrapped and padded center console lid, brown and black perforated leather, and then again another textured rubbered pad for another phone, maybe the passenger or anything else you may want to put up there, such as your wallet. Inside of the center console, it's super deep. We also have our textured rubber at the bottom. LED light at the back to make sure we can see anything in the console at nighttime. And then just in front of that, we have our SD card slot, USB and USB-C port, as well as our auxiliary input. Close that up. We'll take a look at the front seats. We can see we have High Country embossed into the headrest. Again, that nice black leather transitioning into our brown leather with perforated leather continued through the bottom portion, just to allow for maximum breathability of the seats, especially in the summer. The rear view mirror doubles down to a LED, very high quality rear view mirror. If we have passengers in the rear or just a big load in the truck, maybe even a trailer, we can go ahead and flip this down. Allows for a 300% better view of what's behind us. We also can adjust the brightness, the zoom, as well as the vertical positioning. We also have just our regular mirror, but you can see there are some obstructions in the way, as in every truck. Above that, we have our OnStore commands. We have our dome lights and dome light settings, sunroof and moonroof controls, rear sliding window control, as well as our 3 garage door openers. The headliner in this vehicle is fully black, and we have our sunroof and moonroof above. Now back onto the exterior, we can see High Country very subtly in the chrome grille at the front. Also, we have our Chevrolet bow tie blacked out, hood scoop up in the front. We also have styling in the hood in means of our black trim pieces. Chrome tow hooks, High Country in chrome. Chrome alloy rims with Chevrolet bow tie center caps, fairly subtle. We also have 2500 HD, yet again in chrome. Then more on the mirrors, and continued into the door handles. We can see our lock and unlock button featured on all 4. And the rubber pads on the running boards to make sure you're not slipping and falling. And that rear privacy tint on the rear 3 windows. Side steps and bumper steps. Paint matched bumper, Chevrolet recessed into the tailgate, as well as Silverado and High Country displayed. We also have our power tailgate, which double press on the key. Hear it come down. And we have High Country on the inside of fully lined tailgate. One of the other interesting things about the High Country trim is if we double press and hold, go ahead and actually extend back up. Now onto the interior of this Chevrolet Silverado. Take a look at the rear passenger door card. Same black and brown leather combination, chrome door handle and wood paneling. We also have our window switch, speaker and storage. Rear of the front seat, we have our leather magazine holder. And rear of the center console, we have our 2 cup holders, heated seat option, 12-volt charging port, USB and USB-C, all surrounded by a nice chrome ring. The rear seats are also featured in the same black patent leather and brown leather combination. We have the addition though of our rear fold-out seats, which feature storage behind without compromising our comfort, still of course padded. And we have our middle fold-out seat, which features 2 cup holders, storage in the middle, and our padded armrest. You can see we have our rear defrost lines and that rear sliding window. Thank you for joining us for this video walk around of the 2020 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more daily Chevrolet videos, and we hope to see you in at Westgate Chevrolet sometime very soon.